I finally got hold of a Drift Ghost S. They've been selling that well that they're sold out. So thought I'd give it a try. Last night I did a low light test because I was on the way back from the shop, and looked at the footage when I got back, and it's quite impressive. So unlike a man, I decided to look through the instruction manual. You know, we always wait until we fail before we before we check. It's got quite a good array of features on it as well, actually, compared to the Drift Ghost. The 1080 has a 60 frames per second option, which is pretty good because you can obviously half the speed and still have the smoothness. It still has the tag mode, which, you know, I don't believe in, because when people want to get certain amounts of footage, they just press tag and it puts that particular amount of footage into a memory card. The problem with that is if I suddenly come off the road and have a crash now, I'm not going to remember to press tag and I will lose the footage. So I'd strongly recommend anybody that thinks a tag mode is a bonus not to use it. What you could do though, if you've not got much memory card space, is you can use the car DVR mode now. There are two ways of doing this. You can either have it in the automatic mode. As soon as you plug power in, it starts recording, and that's ideal for a car. As soon as you turn your ignition on, it gets it going. Or if you want to use it on a motorbike, you have it on the manual mode, and you press record, and then it can put any size clip you want on the memory card, either a minute, I think it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it will write a new clip every 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then when it gets to the end of the memory card, it will then start deleting the first clip at the beginning of the memory card and writing over it. So if you've only got something like an 8 gig memory card and you only want to keep this for reasons such as an accident, then that's perfect, isn't it? You can just keep the thing recording. The battery life, they're boasting a 3.5 hour battery life. Oh, what's this on the road there? It looks like a load of diesel or something. Yeah, they're claiming the 3.5 hour battery life, but that depends on what settings you have your camera on. So if you've got your Wi-Fi mode on and you've got the high bitrate option and, you know, all these gadgets and whistles, it's going to take the battery down a little bit quicker. But I opt for using one of the 5,000 milliamp hour external battery supplies that you can charge your phone off, etc. Because these cameras will still run off that power, and you can still use your microphone whilst the power is being plugged in, unlike the GoPros where you have to start buying extra widgets. It's really funny, I've not really thought about the GoPro since I've had a Drift. You know, the Drift's already got the screen built in, that's not an extra. You can use the microphone and external power at the same time, that's not an extra. So Drift's really coming on. The only thing I will complain about though, and I want Drift to listen to this, why did you stop doing the 1080? Because now the cheapest camera that you sell retails at £250. The Drift 180 retailed at about 150 to 180. And that would have acted as a really nice gap filler for people that can't quite afford the £250 for the Ghost, or the 330 for the Ghost S. So if you are listening, Drift, please bring back the 1080 as a nice budget level camera, because I use two for my instructors for training and they're fantastic little cameras. Oh, just to add, the DVR mode is also now available on the Drift Ghost. It was included in one of the latest upgrades. It's actually quite a nice idea, as I say, for people with the smaller memory cards and worried about them running out of memory. Then you can just put it on that sort of a loop mode, which is an excellent idea. The biggest difference on the Ghost S over the Ghost is the lens on the front. The lens cover or protector is a lot flatter, so I would imagine that that would reduce the fisheye effect. But what I'm going to do is strap two of them together. I'm going to put my Ghost next to this Ghost S and I'm going to record at the same time. And it'll be interesting to see the differences, but I'm going to try and wait for a slightly nicer day. Also to let you know that Beachdale Motorcycles, that I'm a partner in, we are now stockists for drift cameras and accessories. So we're just in the process of setting up an e-commerce website, and if you want to buy one off us, we can offer you a 10% discount. The code will be in the details or in the description, but feel free to log on to the website and make your order for drift cameras and accessories. That's how much I like them. We decided to sell them. I think they're fantastic. It's nice that you can still use your old Ghost battery in it, so you can have that as a spare. It uses the same mounts as all the other drifts, so it's all interchangeable. That's the beauty of it as well. And if they brought back the 1080, it would fit nicely in the budget side of it, then I think that Drift would have cornered the market in helmet cams and action cams. So, get clicking on that link and get buying those cameras because they're fantastic.